Hello team, in this video I'll be telling you everything that you need to know about your Total Daily Energy Expenditure, otherwise known as your TDEE. By the end of the video you should fully understand it and how to use it so that you can get to your goals. Okay, so the science made as simple as possible. If you look in the middle you can see the little triangle says stay, and this means stay in the same weight. If you see the squares that are on top, one says in, one says out. This stands for your calories in or calories out, or I like to refer to it as energy in or energy out. It's the same thing, it's just a little bit more understandable if you think of it as energy rather than calories, where that can get confusing with food. So if we can concentrate on the middle one, staying the same weight means that your energy in is balanced with your energy going out. Both of them are matched, which means that your weight will stay the same. If we move to the left, we've got a gain, so this means you're going to gain weight. And this means that your energy going in is more than your energy going out. So it tips the scales one way, meaning that you're going to gain weight. Now if we go all the way to the right, which most of us are after, we're going to look to lose weight, which means that we need to have more energy going out than what's going in. In theory, this is really simple, but practically, this is where it can get complicated. So, when we're looking at calories in, we're looking at everything that goes past your mouth. This makes up 100% of your energy going in. Now, energy going out is something that's made up of four things. You have your BMR, which is something that you don't really need to bother with, which I'll tell you about a little bit more in a second. Your NEAT, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is basically just you moving around. Your EAT, which is your exercise activity thermogenesis, which is basically the energy that you burn whilst you're doing exercise. And then in this little bit, you have TEEF, or the thermic effect of food, which is your body's calorie cost at burning the food that you digest. So, your BMR is your basal metabolic rate, which makes up a huge chunk of what you burn in a day. Now, if you refer to this as your coma calories, this is something that you would burn if you did absolutely no activity, and the energy that was required to maintain your body as it currently is would cost this much and make up most of your energy out portion. The other two that are circled with the star are the most important ones. Now, this energy out portion can be referred to as your TDEE. So this is your total daily energy expenditure, the amount of energy that you expend in a day as a total. It's made up of these four things. Now, why is that important? That's because if we think of it really simply, to stay the same weight or to maintain the energy balanced, everything that goes past your mouth matches the amount of energy that you expend, which is made up of those four things. If we're looking to lose weight, however, we need to create what you consider your deficit. So the amount of energy that goes past your mouth in terms of calories from food and drink creates a deficit compared to your total daily energy expenditure, which is here again made up of these four things. If we think of this in terms of a number, if we was to have our total daily energy expended as 2,000 calories, but we only put 1,600 calories in, we would create a 400 calorie deficit. This would be done on a daily basis to mean that you are in a deficit each day. So, how can we manipulate these things once we understand them so that we can find our desired outcome? The first step would be to estimate your total daily energy expenditure, which you will have already done using the lean calculator. Now, let's use the example of your total daily energy expenditure as 2,000 calories. Remember, this is the amount of calories that are going out that you are expending. The second step then is to look at what the energy intake is, your TDEI, or not to confuse things, let's think of this as intake. And again, for the ease, we're going to go for 2,000 calories. This is everything that goes past your mouth, your food, your drink. To do this, we need to do some form of tracking. The easiest way is to follow a food diary, and then you're able to work out the amount of calories that you consume on a daily basis. That is your total daily energy intake. Now then, we've got both things. We've got our total daily energy expenditure, and then we've got our total daily energy intake. We know these two things. Now we need to adjust these to create the change that we want. First, we're looking at a deficit because we want to lose weight. So, if we look at the example, we've got 2,000 calories and then 1,600 calories, and the difference between these two are 400 calories. Now, if we consider the 2,000 as our total daily energy expenditure, and then the 1,600 as our total daily energy intake, we're creating a deficit of 400 calories on a daily basis. In the same way, if you want to gain weight, or it helps to understand why we gain weight, it will be because we are in some form of surplus. In the example below, for gaining weight, the surplus is created by their total daily energy expenditure being at 2,000 calories and their total daily energy intake being at 2,400 calories. I mean, the difference is still 400, but it's a plus 400. We've created a surplus of 400 calories. In the same way, we could do this by reducing our energy output and then increasing our energy intake, which is the reason why you would be gaining weight. So, to create the desired outcome that we want, we have to manipulate either our total daily energy expenditure, which you will know, and then your total daily energy intake, which you'll find out by using a food diary. This example is on a daily basis, and we have videos that will cover calorie budgeting so that you can spread your calories throughout the week so that you can allow for things like social occasions or high training days. This way, we aren't confined to just consuming on a daily basis or feeling like our day's ruined because we've gone over. We can calorie budget throughout the week. That's in another video. I hope that this helps you understand your total daily energy expenditure and what to do to take it in the direction that you want. If you have any questions, please drop me a message either on my socials or via email, and I'm happy to help you out. Have a wonderful day.